You want to?
Yeah, we have a new company, a new video show coming to a platform near you.
Buenos, Diaz, and super happy Monday to you. Hey, do you ever wake up and have to go to the store before you go to work and get creamer and deodorant? I don't know why this happens to me every time. Deodorant just seems to I go through 2 sticks of it and never have a backup. Where am I going? Usually the one that's on sale, but they're all on sale. TGI Monday to everybody. I've got my deodorant and my creamer, and I wanted to check in this morning, so we'll see ya in the afternoon, and I hope your Monday was the best Monday ever. Peace. Hey guys, so it's after work, and Wes and I are we
This close.
but what are we doing? We're on an adventure, a journey.
Yeah.
A journey.
Starting a new life together.
Thought you guys should all know. No.
You heard it here first.
You want to?
Yeah, we have a new company, a new video show coming to a platform near you. Pablo and Wes.
Pablo and Wes.
Yeah.
We'll let you know more later on.
Yeah, when we do our first thing.
I am home now. I just dropped a little bombshell on you that Wes and I are going to be doing some business together, and we're going to get some things off the ground both on YouTube and Facebook Watch, and just an assortment of things all around the area of education. So it'll support the other channel that I already have, and dual partnership and endeavor that we want to get going as well. So he's a very talented dude in the education space, and in general he's a very creative guy, and it's good to reach out and collab that way, and we thought we could join forces and do a lot of work in the education space. And then some. So, okay, enough on that right now, maybe a little more later. But what I want to talk about, since I'm going to work on finishing up a couple more things here tonight, I got some things on my checklist. I want to finish the windows and frame them out with drywall. And I want to put on the first coat of mud on these walls, so at least in the seams, the joints, and over all of the screws. So definitely want to get that done. Before I do, since it's the holiday season, so I want to talk about 3 items that I feel are my go-to tools, especially when I'm hanging drywall and or I'm just doing generic carpentry and or home improvement type stuff. Okay, the first one, we'll just keep this specific to drywalling. That is a hole saw. This is double-sided teeth on each side, has a really strong grip, a very sharp point, so you can kind of get in there, punch your way in, and then just saw away. It saws through it. Once you get going, it saws through drywall like butter. So definitely, this one's made by Cobalt, but they sell, I'll put the description down below, but this really gets the job done. It's a great tool, indispensable. You should have one if you're gonna do any type of drywalling. It just makes your life easier than just working with a utility knife alone. The next one, I use this level. You think it's just a level. It's about a 3.5 foot level. It's a long one, can't fill it all in the frame. But I've used it as a straight edge. I've used it to prop things up on top. I've used it to nudge things every now and then. And of course, it works as a wonderful level, of course, for long runs and even short runs, but this has been indispensable. So many times I've used this on so many jobs. This 3.5, a longer level, I really suggest a longer one. I have shorter levels for sure, but this one, always utilizing it for many of my projects, especially to line things out and to mark things up. Use this a lot. Great tool. That also is down in the description below. My number 1 tool for every occasion. I've utilized it so many times, and that's this bad boy right here. A utility pry bar. I mean, it's got 3 different areas to be able to pry out nails. It just works with all the ergonomics. I mean, the levels, the levers on it, the levers on it is just awesome. I mean, you can just get in at so many angles, whether you're trying to pry out a piece of wood, a nail, pull, it just, the different angles that you have to put your body or put this tool in, it just works. It works great as a hammer. It works great to get into drywall, pulling off drywall, demolition. It's one of my first reviews that I've ever had in here. Yeah. And I noticed since I added the drywall and the insulation, it's not as tinny sounding in here. It's not as echoey. I think it's working out real well. All right, on to the mudding. All right, guys, that is another night in the shed. That trim that's drywall around the windows took me forever. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Some of the wall was uneven and I just had to make some adjustments. So once I sand it down, put a second coat on, put some trim on, it'll be good. I'm gonna get back at the rest of it, cleaning up all the seams, covering all the screws and the nails, and then it's time for a little primer and paint. So coming around nicely. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, leave that one wall. Hey, just a little bit more on what Wes and I are doing. Wes and I are starting a new YouTube channel in the education and leadership space. So if you're interested at all in that, and or you know, wow, and or you know somebody in education that could benefit from a YouTube channel such as the one we're going to create, we're going to have a lot of different content all in the area of, again, education and leadership, and we're going to have some fun with it. So send them on over to Pablo and Wes. That's the name of the YouTube channel. That's the name of the website. We have a website up. We're just getting started. Day one was today. We've got everything up and running. We got the domain. We've got the socials up, so follow us on any of the socials at Pablo and Wes, and yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So a lot of cool things coming down the pike. I know a lot of things are going to happen right inside of here. We're going to create a lot of cool stuff, and I am going to certainly benefit by getting this thing done. Guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. The next few vlogs are going to be mostly stuck in here, but I'm not actually complaining. I'm loving it. Yeah, so the vlogs will be coming from here for the next few nights, and I'm pretty happy about that because I know the more I spend time in here, the more this thing gets done. All right, remember to always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life, and when you're having that fun, remember to always keep it fun enough. Let's go ahead and do this tomorrow. Outro!